I'm your host, Alicia, and you're watching the new show, TSU.
Hey, TSU, as y'all can see, we having a great time here at 2015 homecoming.
We're proud of our stripes. Let's get it.
Well, it's good to address you again, the students at Texas Southern University. As a follow-up to our previous conversation, we are going to address some of the 75 complaints that students had. I'd like to report over the last 60 days, about 90% of those items have been cleared. But before I get to that, I'd like to introduce two special guests. Our current basketball coach, Coach Johnetta Haynes Perry, is here today. And we also have a very special guest, Cynthia Cooper, who is the coach of the USC Trojan basketball team in Los Angeles, California, who was our coach a few years ago. But we have both of them here today, and so I'm going to defer my time to our special guest who got on a plane and flew all the way from Los Angeles to Houston just to have an opportunity to speak to our students about myself and Dr. Saunders. So with that, I'd like to introduce Coach Cynthia Cooper and Coach Johnetta Haynes Perry.
You know, I came from California because I love this university, TSU. I love Dr. Rutley and Dr. Saunders. And Dr. Saunders called me. I knew that there were some things going on here in campus, and I'm a huge supporter of Dean Saunders and Dr. Rutley. And I did not get a call back. How about that? Cynthia Cooper didn't get a call back. So I decided to hop on a plane and come see Dean Saunders and my TSU family today. So surprise, surprise, Cooper's in town. You know, everything that when you look at Dr. Rutley or President Rutley, when you look at Dean Saunders and you look at the different things that they've been involved in here around campus, as I was passing by Ennis and I saw the big TSU sign, Texas Southern University, it's like, bam, you're here. Higher education, it was amazing. And as head coach here, when I was head coach, the former head coach here, I didn't have that. Like, we didn't have that yet. It was just being built, the technology building. I mean, when you go and look, what actually goes into building a facility like that, it's incredible. And it's a testament to how Dr. Rutley, President Rutley, and Dean Saunders feel about the students here, not just the student athletes, which was my experience, but the students, the entire student body. And sometimes they kind of get lost. It gets lost in the mix when things happen and there's more negative. People are saying more negative things than positive things. And over the years that I've been here and me just coming back, I see the difference and I see the progression. Get here, to get to TSU, become a great student and become a productive citizen in the United States of America or worldwide, because TSU opens the window of the world to you.
Oh, Coach Cooper is the best. She is definitely one of my mentors. I have worked for her on and off since grad school in 2004. So I worked for her for about 6 or 7 years, and her passion for Texas Southern University is unbelievable. For President Rutley, Dean Saunders, her love for them and for the university and the progression that the university has taken. So even though she's not here, she hears the stories, she sees the pictures because we talk weekly. With a few new faces on campus, I love this group. I have a team full of young ladies who really want to take Texas Southern to the next level, not only just on the court, but off the court as well. I have a few true academics on this team, engineer majors, I have a bio major, I have a pharmacist major, so I like this group because they are here for the right reasons. They want to succeed on and off the court. I think our students just have to do what they know and share their truths. And my young ladies have all had great experiences, probably not on the court with me at times, but for as their experience at TSU and the take-back, they have not had anything that was upsetting to them in particular. Of course, everything on campus with student bodies affects most of the students, but their experience has been different. My young ladies are starting to hit social media and just share their day-to-day experiences, and that's what I've shared with them. You don't have to make anything up. You just share what you see, share what you know, and we had something here on campus last night. They enjoyed it. I'm not sure what it was called because I wasn't here, but they enjoyed the performance last night. We had something last week. We had Midnight Madness, which was more so for basketball, but geared toward the student body. And the student body came out in a huge number. They were able to participate with our players, but also our president. He was there, he was involved, he was very engaged, and you can tell that it's a family feel, and that's what we want. And that's what our young ladies know. That's what we give them, and that's what our administration shares with them as well. One of the biggest things that have been a great selling point is I live a block away from the campus. So I actually live closer to campus than the girls do. I'm a block from the campus and my players are a block from me. So if living in this community is good enough for me and my family, my 2 daughters and my husband, it's definitely good enough for my team. I consider my players to be my family. They walk over to my house. They send all their mail to my house. So they come over a lot. A lot of them don't have cars. I have 3 who don't know how to drive at all. They're from the New York area, so they're used to using public transportation. But they find their way around campus and they find their way to my house for dinner, pick up their mail, if they just want to have a relaxing moment. So I sell myself, I sell my family, I sell Texas Southern University. That's the easy part. I sell winning. We talk about graduating our players, relationships, and championships. And I think that's the biggest things. Graduating, winning championships, and building relationships.